and today I have a super exciting video for you guys. I have been getting so many requests to do this type of video ever since my other period videos. This is another edition in my Girl Talk series. So I was pretty sure that I covered everything, but then going through the comments I got a lot of questions and requests to do a period emergency kit, and as well as a period emergency kit I'm going to be talking to you guys about a way to know when you definitely need your emergency kit on hand, and also to prevent emergencies just in general. It's actually a free app on the iOS App Store, Android, and Apple Watch, and it's completely free and it's called Clue. So I will be going into more about that and preventing emergencies after I show you quickly what is in my emergency kit. So this is just the perfect size for me. It's not too small, it's not too big. It is a makeup bag, and this is from an old Ipsy subscription box. And I'm just gonna open this and go ahead and get started. So obviously the first thing you'll need is either a pad or a tampon. You could bring both or whichever you feel most comfortable with. I also like to bring 2 panty liners, and these are lifesavers. I am personally a person that likes to use tampons over pads, and definitely while I talk about emergencies and preventing emergencies, and the app really relates to that, I always am using panty liners with my tampon. Here are just a few panty liners by Kotex. My favorite tampon brand is Tampax Pearl. If you want to know all about tampons, I did a video on tampons, and all the other period related Girl Talk videos will be linked down below. And then I love the Always pad. There's only 3 more things in this bag, and they are pretty simple. The first thing, I would suggest you go to your local drugstore and pick up one of these. This is a mini Advil container, and basically you could refill it up with Advils, and it's super handy to just keep in your period emergency kit or your purse or locker or anything like that. Okay, now these next 2 things go hand in hand. So the next thing you're going to want to put in here is a pair of underwear. Now obviously you wouldn't want a really pretty one like this, or you know, but obviously I'm not going to show my period underwear on camera. It's pretty self-explanatory, you know, you're going to need new underwear if you have an emergency, and also you are definitely going to need a Ziploc bag, because this, I'm pretty sure you could figure out, you just throw your other underwear inside and it's all good. 2 other things I would suggest is a body spray, but usually that's always in my purse, so I wouldn't try to squeeze that in here, and also some wipes. I don't have like a travel wipe pack though to show you guys, or of course hand sanitizer. Basically, thanks to the app, when I know my period is coming, I will put a panty liner on the bottom of my thong or underwear and kind of like fold it over if it's a thong, and that will prevent emergencies. Also, during your period, if you still want to wear a thong and don't want underwear lines and all that stuff, you could still use this panty liner with a tampon and it won't leak or anything like that. Okay, so that is it for the period emergency kit, where you could keep in your locker, your purse, anywhere that is handy for you. And it looks like a makeup bag, so it's pretty secretive and no one's gonna know like, oh, that's a period emergency kit, you know? Okay, so now moving on to the Clue app. Basically, Clue predicts your cycle and when your cycle is going to get here. It also helps you to keep track, because, I mean, not everyone can memorize the dates of when you got your period and all that stuff. Also, if you are older, this app also gives you like predictions when you are most able to get pregnant. I love this app because it actually sends you notifications to your phone like when your period's going to come, and also if you're on birth control, it can send you reminders on that as well. Just like a daily reminder, take your pill, and yeah, everyone is always on their phones basically, especially in our generation. So this is just an amazing thing. I'm going to show you up close of the app once I'm done kind of giving you a little review of it. I mean, it's free, so there's no harm in trying, and honestly, this is my favorite period tracker app out of every single one I've tried. I am being totally honest right now. It is my favorite. It's really easy to use and it's not complicated whatsoever, and what I really like about it is it gives you a little calendar, and every day you could put in your mood or your feelings or what has been happening, had fluid, pain, and you could also put how heavy your period was, and in the beginning it has a little questionnaire and it asks you a little bit about yourself and your period. The more details you put, the more accurate it will be, and also it will remind you when you're PMSing. It'll ask you like how long you usually PMS, and it'll send you a reminder. So if you're crying over the stupidest thing one day and you don't know why, or you're just in a horrible mood, your phone may just pop up at that very second and be like, hey girl, by the way, PMS. So it is absolutely phenomenal. Now I'm just going to zoom in and show you a close-up of the app. Okay, so here's a little window of what mine looks like, and basically it has your period and then your fertile days and when you should expect your next period. You can go here to your calendar, and here's basically what it looks like. I didn't fill anything out personally, but basically like here you can go and select how heavy your period was, or you can go like the week before your period and put your mood and how you were feeling, and if you had any fluid. You could say the type of discharge you're having. You could also put tags of different things that you're feeling and any extras. If you're having pain like cramps or anything like that. If you're sexually active, you can always put that in. And yeah, here's just a basic overview of the app. I really like it. It's super easy to use. You can also put that in if you're a little more technical. And you could also go back and see the history of your periods, like when your last period was and the periods before that. I love how they have like PMS and it's like a little storm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit of how you can prevent emergencies, and even if you are gonna have an emergency, what to have in your emergency kit. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!